Hello, welcome to the Princess Talks. This week's topic is aptly titled, Dear Black Women. Dear Black women, start taking better care of yourselves. Please practice more self-love. Have more respect for yourselves. More self-love meaning, love yourself some more. Do not settle. Too many of us have settled for too little. You need to reach for the sky. If you fall, at least, some branches will probably break your fall. You will not land on your ass on the asphalt or in a mud. You need to have more respect for yourselves. Too many of us, put yourself in precarious situations. Why do so many black men have babies with men that are not available to them? These guys already have a wife and or a baby mama, 1, 2, or 3. First, let's talk about being educated. An education is no guarantee to a better future. However, it is some sort of a bargaining chip. If you have no education, what the hell can you bargain with? Nothing. But if you have an education, you can bargain with that. Yes, this is a cruel world, and you know what? At times, I'm sure there are people who have treated yes, it's an everyday occurrence in some respect, that people have treated black people, black women, black men, black children like second-class citizens. Yes, some of us don't live that life every day, thank God, but some of us do. I don't know what percentage, but some of us do. However, we cannot have that attitude where we give up and die. That's not in our nature. It's not in our DNA. We're smart women. We're strong women. But we need to be smarter. Stay in school, young black girls. Get yourself an education. Yes, get yourself an education. Like I said, it's no guarantee, but at least it's a bargaining chip. Black women, or should I say dear black women, more of you need to be more selective with the men you have sex with. Yeah. You can do the jungle boogie, you can do the nasty, the horizontal jiggle, whatever you call it. It's okay. You're entitled. But for God's sakes, use contraceptive. Prevent an unprepared for a baby. Not unwanted, unprepared for. I would say the biggest stumbling block, or one of the polarizing factor in the black race, it's not racism. It's irresponsible black men and women getting together and having children when they have no business doing so. You know why? Because it's our children who suffer. It's our little boys and girls who go to school every day without daddy, or with an absentee father. A father is, he's not there most of the time. Some of the times, because he's with another woman or women. Does it happen in white family? Asian family, Indian family? Of course it does. But this show is not about Asian people, white people, or Indian people. It's about black women and our black children. We need to stop having kids when we're not able to take care of them. If you have a little bit of education, you could probably get a better job. But when you're a high school dropout and you cannot, you're just a level above being illiterate, where can you go? Nowhere except down. So to prevent the vicious cycle, you need to protect yourself and your future. Dear black women, stop dogging the black men. That's right. Many of us dog black men. Well, you know what? It's our fault. We give these men permission. Yeah, black men can be very charming. Of all the races, I think black men are the most charming. That's why they're able to fool these young white girls into bed, get them in the sack. Well, but we're onto them. We're smarter. We usually tell them, get. But if we're that smart, how come we end up with the babies? We're the baby mamas. I know, white girls are baby mamas too, but like I said, this is not about white girls. This is about black women. They'll be showing them. This is about black women for now. Ask yourself each time you're about to sleep with a man that's already taken that and you are aware of it, what kind of a father will he be if I get pregnant? So, if you don't want to get pregnant, you need to use contraceptive or abstain, which is not realistic, especially if you're a woman in your 20s, 30s, and 40s. If you're a teenager, you should be abstaining. But that's not the reality. If you're in your 20s, you want to do some horizontal jiggle. And you should. Ask yourself, what's more important? A wild night of hot, passionate sex, or an average man who is going to take care of you and respect you? When I say take care of you, I'm talking about if you have a headache, he'll reach for the aspirin. If you have a tummy ache, they'll put the water bottle in your stomach. Why is it that we seem so, well, cavalier about these things? We need to demand more. Like I said, reach for the star. If you fall, well, there'll be a middle ground. But if you start with nothing, you'll only end up in the gutter. Too many of us, like I mentioned, have kids that we're not prepared and or ready for. If you're a 20-year-old girl, yes, you're a girl, young lady, no matter. What are you doing with 3 children, especially with 3 different baby daddy or 2? This is not a good example for your child to see. I know. Sometimes the black man is a bastard. He leaves his children. Well, ladies, I have news for you. Many times we know that these men have kids, and like many women, we too are materialistic and we want, well, quick gain. We're not willing to wait for it. Wait for the right man to come knocking on your door. Yes, you can go and look for one yourself, but sometimes the one that's available, you need to walk on the other side of the street. Let him go. He's no good for you. It takes 2 to tango, and yes, the man should be there to take care of his child. It's not only the black woman's responsibility to have a condom ready or to be using contraceptive when she's not ready to have a child. However, it's the woman who is left for at least 9 months, or at least until you give birth to this baby. I know some nurses will tell us, if you see in the emergency department who is having the abortion, all the other groups, white, Asian, Indian, I don't care about them right now. And I'm not saying black women should use the emergency department or use the morning after pill. All I'm saying is we need to be more responsible, because it's our children that's at the mercy of society. Black women are strong. Yes, we're strong and we think we can do it all. No, we cannot. Our black boys need their black fathers, if that's who helped brought them into this world. Yes, they need their black fathers to be a role model, to show them how to be a man, a good man, a responsible man, a decent, hard-working man in this society. He doesn't have to have, your child's father doesn't have to have a fancy job to be a responsible man. He just needs to know how to work and help provide for his family. Many black women, we love kids. Well, most black women, like many women, most women, we love our children. We'll die for our kids, and that's a wonderful, wonderful quality. However, you cannot raise your child alone. I know there are many, many black women who've raised fine, upstanding men. It's true. However, if you don't have to do something by yourself, at something as hard or as, well, you know what I mean, as raising kids on your own, why would you want to do this? Like I said, it's the kids who suffer. Many black boys today who are in trouble, if they had fathers in their lives, they would not be in trouble. We can't keep blaming the black men in society, the cops, other people. No, it's our responsibility to be better parent for our children. You can be the best mom and dad to your kids, and guess what? These kids will still go astray. I'll grant you that. It's true. But many kids, if they had a better foundation to start with, they wouldn't be out there getting in trouble. Black women, start being more responsible. Start being more respectful of yourselves and your children. Your kids emulate you. A black boy sees his mama with 3 baby daddies. What else does he know? Yes, he may turn out to be a gentleman who will only have 1 baby mama, or a wife, or 1 steady girlfriend. However, if he sees his mother doing this, well, I love my mama, so maybe I'll just emulate her. The bottom line is, at this time, in this day and age, we shouldn't be having all these kids on our own without a father figure. I'm old-fashioned. I believe in marriage. It's true, marriage is not everything. Okay, I'll grant you that. It's not everything, but guess what? Stability is. And there are a lot of people out there that are married and shouldn't be married. This is why you have to be careful who you're sleeping with. But most importantly, make sure you're sleeping with a man who, if you get pregnant, he will be there for you. I cannot stress this enough. It's our black children, especially our black boys, who are at the mercy of society. Many of these black kids, black boys especially, if they had father figures in their lives, they would think twice about getting out there and getting into trouble and have the black mother beating her chest on TV, my son, my son. And I admire you, I applaud you for that. Of course, it's a wonderful thing, but we need to be more responsible. We need to be telling our young girls, do not get pregnant. And this is why you need to have a daddy, because a girl and her father will have a certain type of relationship that no mother can ever understand. Or same thing with a boy and his dad. So in this society, the black father is vital. It's vital for the survival of the black race. So black women, start taking better care of yourselves. Be more responsible. I know we can be. We're hardworking. We don't give up. Well, we need to be more respectful and demand more. Yes, reach for the sky, sisters. Reach for the skies. This is the princess saying, I will see you here next week with something more fun. A more fun topic. Until then, take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Goodbye.